what tomorrow will look like. Please paint a picture for us, Ummy, about tomorrow's celebrations, what they look like, who do we expect to see, and who should attend, actually.
Yeah, thank you for that. So tomorrow is going to be an exciting day. It's the inaugural Utamaduni Day for us as a country. There were confusions before, but that is now besides the point. So tomorrow we're going to start at 10 a.m. All the way to 4 p.m. It's going to be exciting because we have peoples from different walks of life in this country. We have our different gastronomy displayed. We have the villages activated, the bomas, the original bomas. So we'll have food being cooked right in the villages. We'll have the camels in the Somali village. We'll have the chicken in the Luya village, etc. And then
Brand said, I feel right at home now.
Because there's chicken,
Yeah, and there'll be no plates or spoons or forks. We're gonna be
eat
using
with
our
our hands.
and there'll be no plates. So you're gonna be using the banana leaf to as a means of display for your food, and the auditorium will be active with the different cultural dance troupes from different counties. So we've invited all counties to come and showcase their different cultures so that we can appreciate each other's cultures. There'll be from the legislative arm to the executive arm to our VVIPs, the Kenyan public, and it is free. So all Kenyans are welcome. You're encouraged to come with your children because that is a day, it's a family day. There'll be no boring speeches like the normal, Moi Day and whatnot. What we are having is performances, arts. We also be having a stand where there's a matatu because, culture is not static.
True.
We don't want to look at culture like a boring, old, archaic thing. We want to make culture cool again. And that's what we're doing as a State Department of Culture, the Arts and Heritage.
So there'll be no mtukufu rais wanaopita mbele
No,
yako sasa ni gari nila.
We're not about that life.
It's good to hear. Keeping culture static, like you said, but keeping it alive is also, it's not an easy task. I know we have heritage sites like Lamu, etc. But what work is, of course, your department and the government in general doing to make sure that we keep our culture alive and we preserve it for future generations?
Yeah, that's a good question, Mariam. So the Constitution of Kenya recognizes culture as the backbone of the community, of the society, and also it recognizes culture as the foundation of our nation and also the civilization of our nation. So given that we are already in the Constitution, our work is to ensure that we promote, preserve, and protect our culture. We have different heritage sites, as you mentioned. We have Vasco da Gama, we have Fort Jesus, we are actually the home of human origins. We have Turkana Boy, which was found here many, many years ago, and that was in 1984. But it was like almost 1.4 million years old, the fossil that was found here. So as Kenya, we term ourselves the home of human origins. And that aside, we safeguard and protect our cultural heritage by documenting and digitizing our assets. We do this through different programs. We have a national product industry in the National Museums of Kenya, where we document and digitize our miti shambas, basically our herbs, our indigenous trees.
No,
I'm just like,
I was looking at me like, there's something I want you to try out.
Yeah, I'm like, I have a few recipes actually that I should be giving to Ummy.
Plus we also have medications which we used to use in the olden back in the day, where you would use certain herbs for ailments, for acne, for as a contraceptive. We actually have a tree called mturituri, some seeds in Kilifi County, which are used by women for family planning. So when she doesn't want to have a kid or she doesn't get pregnant, she eats those seeds. It's called mturituri. Yeah, I better take notes. So mturituri is a product that is found in one of the counties, Kilifi County, and as a country we're trying to document and digitize that so that 50, 100 years from now, our culture is not eroded, our indigenous products are not eroded. We are also employing culture champions, 30 of them in each county. So we're creating jobs for the youth. They document, they help us digitize our assets through computers, through iPads. We give them cameras. And all these are stored in a system where they're documented, and years from now they'll still be available to the public.
That's brilliant.
Yeah.